ladies and gentlemen, I have here the Vice President for Marketing and Corporate Affairs of Univet Nutrition and Animal Healthcare Company or UNACO, Sir Edwin Mapanaw. Pero sir, quick background muna tayo bago tayo sa tumuloy sa ating tipid tips. Can you tell us more about UNACO?
Okay. You know, UNACO stands for Univet Nutrition and Animal Healthcare Company. Okay? Univet is the veterinary company. We are, in short, UNACO is a subsidiary of Unilab.
Okay.
Probably you've heard of Unilab, right? So our brands in the agribusiness. So we have Pigrulac, Thunderbird, Sari Manok. We have Dog Essential, Unagro, and many more. Even the our deli, which is Krieger, is part of the one of our business unit. Part of the UNACO group of the business units, right? I really have to apologize because I don't know what happened with the connectivity. But can you hear me, Emil?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you, Sir Edwin.
So, yes, these are our brands. We have a lot of programs in terms of livelihood. So, anything to do with pangkabuhayan, at it can be from pagbababoy, pagmamanok, pag-aalaga ng panabong, then pag-aalaga ng pets, even raising pigeons. We have products, okay? So, this is a huge group. The agribusiness group has more or less 13 business units. We have also products that is on agronomy sa pagtatanim, okay? So, that encompasses UNACO, Emil. Yep.
Okay. And sir, how did you come up with Pet Parenting PH?
Okay. It was a brainstorming with the pet group. Our pet group is Dog Essential. Okay. We have products for Dogs Essential. So that's why it's called Dog Essential. That's a business unit. So nangyari yung pet parenting because of the collaboration, the effort with our digital agency. Okay, it's a collaborative effort with Get Hook 360. So now we created the community because that was part of our vision to create a community of pet owners. Okay, so or name it, fish as your pet, or even raising pigeon. Okay, that came about the word or the name pet parenting.
PH okay. We got it, sir.
Why PH? Because remember, UNACO also, we have operations abroad. We export to 7 countries in the Asia Pacific. So we have UNACO International. Under UNACO International, we have operations in Vietnam, Cambodia. We export our Thunderbird products.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
We export it to, name it, Hawaii, Guam, Saipan.
Okay.
Malaysia. Yeah.
By the way, Sir Edwin, if you don't mind me asking, how many pets do you have?
Pets? A lot.
Yes. Sir, nandun na po tayo ngayon sa question na are pet supplements beneficial, or some people are saying it's a waste of time, it's a waste of money?
Very simple. Remember the likes of Dextrolite. Dextrolite is a vitamin supplement. It's the Gatorade for dogs. Remember, when you have physical activity with your dogs, they excrete a lot, right? The minerals. So at the end of the day, the vitamins and the minerals are part because of the activity that they've been doing. So we need to replenish it. One way or the other, these supplements were developed because there is a need. The need of the pet based on scientific studies. Okay? Do you give Dextrolite, okay, to your fur babies, especially during summer?
Sa ngayon
like for example, you do.
I haven't given them Dextrolite yet.
Okay. So usually we recommend. I am not a veterinarian, but because I'm part of the marketing, I work with uh, the team. So it is our responsibility before we launch a product. We should be able to check the needs and the wants. Okay, the needs of the animal during those conditions where probably there's extreme heat or extreme activity, such that these supplements can replenish the loss by the loss the potassium, the minerals from the body of the animals.
Where can we buy that po?
It's available in the vet clinics they have, okay, and then you can purchase it in the modern trade like pet shops. It's
Okay.
available, and it's even available online. They can check
Okay.
it.
Because
Yep.
actually one of our viewers na nagtanong noon is from Canada. That's why she's asking where can she buy that po. Like if she's in Canada, will it be available on her market on her visit most likely kung if it's online or being catered in an international market.
Emil, can I invite the public, because there is a good community, the pet parenting community, okay?
Yes, definitely, sir. As long as our ka-TGFI will benefit on that one, we would really love to share all those information to them.
Okay, pet parenting community right now, I think we have at around 200,000 already, 200,000 members, okay? In the Philippines mostly, okay? In pet parenting, you are being guided with regards. There is the vet portion wherein they will talk about the diseases and how to spot what are the symptoms, and then you have also something about nutrition, okay? Like for example, when you talk of nutrition, I think a while ago you were asking about the dog food. Yes,
Yes.
there are a lot of dog food. That's why they have to check on the quality of the dog food. Our pets has a nutritional requirement, okay?
Yes.
And then based on that nutritional requirement, ang challenge kasi with feeding them with leftovers is you don't have the exact nutritional requirement. Does it fit the requirement of your fur babies? Whereas when you now use pet food, ibig sabihin they've been analyzed, okay? They've been analyzed and formulated based on the nutritional requirement of the dogs or the pets.
That's why I'm telling all our ka-TGFI, our comunidad, our communation earlier na generic versus branded pet products, it will still be depending on the nutritional requirement na kailangan ng ating mga fur babies.
Okay. And
By
not
the way,
only
sir, quick question. Are you a dog or a cat person?
dog.
Dog.
Person,
Okay.
yeah.
But anyway, kaway-kaway still to all our cat lovers there.
Okay, I'll give you a trivia, Amiel. In 2019, sa Philippines, there are at least 15.8 million dogs. 15.8 million dogs and 1.9 million cats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Wow.
Yes. 15.8 million dogs and 1.9 million cats. And Philippines ranked number 6 in terms of dog population around the world. Number
Number
6.
6.
Yes.
Who is number 1, sir? If you know about this.
Still the US.
Is still in the because
Because of purchasing.
most likely because napakalaki ng bansa nila.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
compared to our country, for us to be still number 6, napakadami rin, ano?
Right.
Kanina, binanggit ko sa kanila about buying in an online or physical store. How will you comment on this one? Is it better to buy on an online store or from a physical store?
I think both are okay. Why? Because of COVID, a lot of people have migrated to digital e-commerce. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's the prerogative of the owner. If he's afraid to go out to the or pet store, then he can just purchase online.
Okay, so again, it will still be your own prerogative. And as well, practicality po, 'di ba? Halimbawa, if it's the same brand na ma-expire ng same time. So, of course, bilang consumer, bilang adult, bilang nagtitipid, doon tayo sa mas mura. So, sir, another question that I have here is how to avoid overfeeding pets. Kasi kagaya po, si Andy tsaka si Aubrey, as long as may pagkain sa bowl nila, kumakain at kumakain sila as long as it's a table food. Pero ang dog food, pagka ayaw nila, tumitigil talaga sila. So, for some of us na whether it's a dog food, cat food, table food, na pinifeed nila sa pet nila, how can we avoid overfeeding our pets? Tinanong ko sila na after some time yung mga dogs ko parang nasasawa na yata sa pagkain nila. So parang may time na usually pagka halimbawa nilagyan ko sila ng 2 scoops ng food, in less than 5 minutes ubos. Pero may time na inuubos nila yan ng maghapon. Kukuha ng konti, kakain, aalis, laro-laro, maya-maya lunch, kukuha uli, hanggang sa matatapos lang nila yon after a day. So sabi ko, paano ko maibabalik yung dati nilang parang appetite na pagkalapag ko ng pagkain in less than 2 minutes, tapos. So, yun ang binigay nila sa akin tip na siguro dapat mag-iba-iba ka ng brand, but of course, still giving the same nutrition na need ng fur kid mo. And then, from time to time, you can improvise. Kasi, for example, I settle for this brand because the nutrition that they need is on that brand, and this is the most practical brand in accordance to my budget. So, yun ang doon ako magsesettle. Pero di ba masasawa? So, doon na tayo, may time na halimbawa, bago ka magtinola ng manok, yung broth muna ng chicken, which is how will I say that? Is it like organic? But I mean, kung ano yung pinagkuluan na wala pang any preservatives or whatever seasoning na nilalagay mo, magiging malasa yon kahit konti nun isabaw mo dun sa dry pet food mo. Or from time to time, kahit na hindi na lang sa ulam namin nagagamitin sa pang-araw-araw ng family ko, from time to time I buy chicken liver or those halimbawa may natitirang mga buto sa mga bulalo. Or okay, this is another tipid tip na may share ko sa inyo mga ka-TGFI sa ating komunidad, sa ating communation. Pagka nasa grocery ako, whatever grocery it is, pumupunta ako doon sa meat section, and then I'm asking them, pwede ko bang mabili yung mga buto na itatapon nyo na at a certain 10 to 20 pesos, nakakakuha ko ng isang plastic ng buto, ilalaga ko lang yon, imimix ko sa dog food na kinakain ng aking mga fur kids, sarap na sila. So, again, let me check. Sir Edwin, tama po ba ang ginagawa ko? For you, sir, what are the affordable home-cooked pet food na pwede natin i-share?
Alam mo, tama yung sinasabi mo, Emil. It's because nandun yung sawa factor. Doon sa sawa factor, that's why from time to time, tama yung chicken liver, tama yung buto-buto, and then you can purchase naman yung canned or wet food just to have some variety dun sa kinakain ng fur babies natin o fur kids natin. Tama yun, tama.
Pero sir,
Emil,
pinaka-tipid tip na may share ko is yung pagbili ko ng buto. Dahil yung iba, bumibili talaga ng, I mean, of course, mahal natin ang ating mga fur kids, but we are talking about practicality now. So, yung iba, yung buto, siguro, hindi ko alam kung yun talaga ang preferred nila, pero meron sa ating mga tagapakinig ngayon, baka hindi nyo alam, pwede kayong lumapit doon sa mga butcher section, doon sa mga meat section, ask them, pwede ko po bang, lagi kong tinatanong to sa kanila, pwede ko po bang bilhin yung mga buto na itatapon nyo na? Then, as low as 10 to 20 pesos, ang daming buto nyong mabibili. Pagka nilaga nyo yon, sarap na sarap ang ating... for me, I'm a dog lover. What I have is dog. So, yun. I'm not so sure about the cats. Sir, sa mga... are we familiar with any home-cooked pet food for cats?
There are certain bake shops nowadays. Merong that you can purchase online, pero expensive pa rin eh. Hindi tipid eh. For special occasion, Emil.
Okay. Anyway, one of our questions coming from Jerome Lirio. Di po ba bawal ang buto sa dogs? Okay, Jerome, what I'm talking earlier is bumibili ko ng buto, ilalaga ko lang yon. Hindi yung buto ang ibibigay ko sa aso ko dahil ang aso ko is chihuahua lang. Pomeranian chihuahua, machuchok siya or matitinik siya doon sa mga strands ng buto na yon. Ang binibigay ko actually, Jerome, is yung pinaglagaan, yung sabaw lang. Inihahalo ko yon doon sa dog food nila. So para magkaroon ng ibang lasa. Because like what I and Sir Edwin is talking about earlier, nagkakaroon ng sawa factor. Kasi let's admit it, masarap ang adobo. Pero kung araw-araw adobo ang ulam mo sa loob ng 6 na buwan, maghanap ka ba ng iba? Malamang yes. Or gusto mo nang maiba ng konti ang nakakain mo, then balik ulit tayo sa normal pagka medyo na-cleanse na ang taste buds mo using another food. Yon. So sir, next question at napakahalagang tanong nito para sa akin. Go ahead, sir.
Can I just, I'd like to share sa public about the research that we have done because it's about consumer behavior, okay? And based on this research that Dog Essential has done, there are 4 types of pet parents. Alam mo ba yon?
Okay, sir. Yes. Okay, sir, hindi ko po alam and I would really love to hear that. The community would really love to hear that. Go ahead, sir.
The 4 types of pet parents. Number 1 is, unahin na muna natin yung utilitarian. Pag sinabi natin utilitarian, they treat their dogs as guard dog or work dogs. Okay? That's 1. Then we also have companionate. Pag sinabi mo naman companionate, they treat dog as buddies, okay? But still kinikage. Cage because the dogs might be aggressive when they have visitors. That's companionate. And the third one is humanizing. You treat the dog as part of the family already. Okay?
Guilty.
So, humanizing ka na. So, you talk to the dogs sleep inside the home, even the bed. It's because it has a psychological pang-distress. Okay? So, that's a benefit. And the fourth one is pragmatic spoilers. Ang pragmatic spoilers, they treat their dogs as pets or toys. Binibihisan, nilalagyan ng bling-bling, dinadamitan. Okay? They treat their dog as a form of novelty and entertainment. Okay? So but the challenge here, the difference here with pragmatic spoilers is that there's the absence of speaking with the dogs. Okay? So hindi kinakausap ang dogs. Whereas humanizing, it is already part of the family. May mga birthday, you celebrate it. Okay? So those are the 4 types of pet parents. Okay? 4 yun. 4 pet parents.
So, dyan sa 4 na yun, sir, saan po kayo?
Ako, humanizing.
Ay, pareho pala tayo, sir. And we would love to hear kung anong type kayo ng dog owner or pet owner sa ating 1,935 viewers right now. Ano kayo doon? Kagaya ba kayo namin ni Sir Edwin na humanizing ang type of pet owner? O yan o. Feeling ko lahat tayo humanizing, no? Or
but remember, utilitarian, ito yung mga
sir? Feeling ko lang.
Kasi
my own assumption.
No. Humanizing is only 30%.
30%?
It's only 30%.
So,
because for example, I forgot the percentage, but like for example, utilitarian, ito yung mga sniffing dogs, work dogs. Di ba? Sa mga airport,
Yes, sir.
okay, or sa mga malls, they're what you call utilitarian. Treat dogs as guard or work dogs.
Okay. And then another tipid tip that we wanted to hear from you, Sir Edwin, about the pet vaccination. Kasi ito yung medyo madugo sa bulsa. I mean, yung food nila, yes, naka-budget yan na every month or every 2 months bibili ko ng isang sako na dog food. Pero ito na, darating dyan na makikita mo, nag-a-alarm na sa phone mo or makikita mo sa kalendaryo, panahon na naman ng vaccination. Any tipid tips for pet vaccination, sir? Yon, o forever, di ba? Naku po, sobrang pricey. Aha, pero sulit naman. Yes, sulit in a way na alam natin na hindi nagkakasakit ang mga pets natin. Of course, we love them like our kids. So, hanggat maaari, kung makakaiwas sa virus, ganon. Pero what are the things I can share with you about my tipid tips in terms of pet vaccination? I stay in Pasig. And here in Pasig, from time to time, they are announcing na may libreng anti-rabies. Itinatawag ko yan. Sabi ko, ma'am, pupunta ako sa barangay hall kasi, doktora, pupunta ako sa barangay hall kasi papabakunahan ko si Andy at saka si Aubrey because, those are the names of my 2 dogs, by the way. Kasi, libre. And then, basta sasabihin lang sa akin naman ng vet ko, as long as ilagay ang sticker, ilagay ang proper date, properly documented, go ahead. And then there are times na maririnig ko may mag-a-announce na pagpapaneuter, pagpapaspay ng dog is libre din ng government. So, those are the practical things na pwede natin gawin na hindi pwedeng hindi ko sabihin huwag i-consult sa vet. Pwede niyong gawin, libre ang procedure, libre ang vaccination, but still you have to inform your vet and maybe for me hindi tatagal dapat para sa akin ang 1 year na hindi ko ipapa-check up yung mga aso ko kasi oo they are vaccinated na alam ko na nakumpleto nila but still I want them to still be checked by the vet. I mean, nakatipid na nga ako sa vaccination, nakatipid na nga ako sa mga procedures. I might as well just bring them for check-up. So, let us check with Sir Edwin. Sir Edwin, how about your pet vaccination tips?
Pet vaccination, simple lang, in general lang. Remember, bago tayo kumuha ng pets natin, it is already a responsibility. And with that responsibility, dapat more or less, do we have enough budget? Kasi kung wala naman, hindi naman natin kaya, wag na lang tayong kumuha. If our existing income couldn't suffice, okay, to have another member of the family, then let's not get a dog, okay? That's number one. Be responsible.
Now we are talking about being a pet responsible owner.
Yes. Next, very simple. The best way para makatipid sa mga alaga natin is wag natin silang tipirin. Wag tipirin sa food, sa supplement, sa grooming, sa meds.
Sorry to cut you there. Okay, napakagandang statement yan. Another way para makatipid sa alaga natin is wag natin silang tipirin. Kindly explain, sir.
Very simple. Pag nagkasakit, mas malaking gastos. Pag hindi vaccinate, namatay, kawawa. Tapos ngayon, hindi mo na deworm, hindi proper nutrition, nagkakasakit. So in the end, kaya nga sinasabi, let us be responsible. Meron tayong talk to our veterinarians, visit the vet clinics. This is already part of our responsibility. When we have one fur baby, okay, what is that peso value na gagastusin natin as part of the family? May gastos pagkain, gamot, medisina, vaccination.
Yes, correct.
So ang sa akin is very simple. Una muna is, meron ka bang spare budget? Then if the answer is yes, then get one. Then second, follow very basic, proper nutrition with regular exercise mo rin sila because it's a prerequisite. And then proper grooming. Ayaw mo naman ng aso mo na ang tangled yung buhok or hindi mabango or maraming garapata. So at the end of the day, simple procedures lang, wag natin silang tipirin, and thus hindi tayo magugulat pag something happens to them, mas malaki pa palang gastos. Yun lang.
Correct. Okay. O yan, napakalaking lesson to all our pet parents there. Kung gusto mong makatipid sa inyong alaga, huwag mo silang titipirin. Which only is saying na be a responsible pet owner. Bago ka bumili, mag-adopt or mag-receive as a gift ng isang pet, whether it's a cat, whether it's a dog, or whatever animal it is, make sure na nakalatag ang budget. Guys, part of adulting 101 tip, lahat ng gagawin natin, hanggat kaya, ilatag ang budget bago pasukin. Dahil ang pag-receive ng isang cat, pag-receive ng isang dog, is just like receiving another baby which will be part of your family. Isipin mo, may time na pagkagutom tayo, instant noodles. Hindi pwede, masisira ang bato ng ating mga alaga. Hindi natin sila pwede bigyan nun. Ang mga babies natin, meron yung immunization. Maybe quarterly, maybe annually. Same thing with dogs, same thing with cats. And being a responsible pet owner, hindi lang sila ang pinoproteksyonan mo, yung taong nakapaligid sa kanila. Like for anti-rabies.
Yes.
Make sure na may turok ang ating mga aso, ang ating mga pusa, kasi pagka nakakagat yan, mas malaking gastos. Ikaw ang may Tama ba, sir? Ikaw ang may responsibilidad sa nakagat yan?
Right. Ikaw magpapakuha ng hospital bills. Responsibility mo.
Okay.
Anyway, can have another
Go ahead,
email.
sir.
Can have another I'd like to share. Isa pa. In the selection of the breed, bawat breed ng aso may personality, may temper. Based sa lifestyle mo, you as a person, kung introvert ka ba, extrovert ka ba, dapat fit din yung type ng breed ng dogs na kukunin mo. For example, outgoing ka, mahilig ka mag-jogging. Kumuha ka ng toy dog, kawawa naman yung toy dog mo. Dapat
Correct.
large breed ang kinukuha mo para at least compatible. Yun, importante din yun.
Yun. So guys, yung kung ayaw yung mag-adjust sa pet nyo, bago kayo kumuha ng pet, make sure na compatible ang requirement ng pet na yon sa lifestyle nyo. Because like for me, sir, I only took the small breed kasi hindi ako masyadong outdoorsy person. I'm okay for a small walk, but I don't really, I don't really jog, I don't really exercise outside. So, sabi ko, though I really love a Labrador or Golden Retriever, naiisip ko pa lang, naawa na ako sa kanila na tataba yun, matetenga lang yun dito sa loob ng bahay kasi hindi ako pala takbo. And I know they require na ilakad and medyo tumakbo-takbo sa open space. And again, acquiring a pet will also, aside from the lifestyle, also, kailangan nyo rin i-consider saan kayo nakatira, gaano kalaki ang space nyo. Tama po ba, sir? Because
Yes,
like for myself, I am in a condo. I'm doing a condo living. So hindi ako pwede mag-Labrador kasi hindi ko alam kung saan ko itatakbo yan. Baka masagasaan kami sa EDSA. So kung gugustuhin ko man yon, I have to make sure na every morning isasakay ko siya ng kotse, magdadrive ako papunta sa park, and maitatakbo ko siya. It's part of it. Do you have the luxury of time na gawin yon? Yung lifestyle mo ba magki-cater doon o kailangan mo pa bang mag-sideline? So to all our viewers here, ka-TGFI communication sa ating komunidad, kailangan nating isipin ng mabuti yan. May nagbabago ba sa behavior? Quick question nga, sir. May nagbabago ba sa behavior pagka pinakapon or pinaneuter, pinaspay ang ating mga pets? According to studies or do you have any idea about this one, sir?
Probably they can refer to Pet Parenting PH and talk to our veterinarian there.
Oh, sir, pagka ba nakipag-usap kami sa mga veterinary nyo sa Pet Parenting PH, libre po ba to or it comes with a consultation fee?
No. These are free advices of our veterinarians. Okay, but in due respect with your veterinarian, ha?
Yes.
Remember you.
Okay, that's another tipid tip for us, mga ka-TGFI. Pet Parenting PH, libre ang consultation. But again, you still have to check with your own veterinary. Dahil, of
Ito
course,
yung may physical na chine-check, ha? Okay?
yes, I mean, with respect to the existing veterinary of our pet, as well as to the person who holds the solid record of your pet from day one until now.
Yes.
Alam na natin yan. Do I really need a health insurance for my pet? And meron po bang nagpo-provide ng health insurance sa pets?
Yes, there are companies nowadays who are providing insurance to pets. Meron na. Because these are already requirements. Because sometimes, ang iba nagugulat pag may mga surgery na ginagastos for their dogs. Kunyari, na-accident yung dog because of bigla na lang lumabas sa gated house or whatnot. So at least, minimal lang naman yung amount that we are paying for the insurance. It's also for our benefit.
Okay. And then another question, sir, is how to pet-proof my house to avoid accidents?
Yung sinasabi natin, di ba, like for example, when we now select a pet, one is for consideration natin space for pets. Number two, yung breed ba ng dog natin is kid-friendly. Remember sa Philippines, the majority of, in terms of pet ownership, they are married with 2 to 3 kids. Tapos nasa primarily age group ng 6 to 12 years old and 12 to 18. Okay? So, yun yung profile ng pet ownership sa Philippines. That's why, in terms of consideration, space for pets, kid-friendly, temperament ng dog, and home condition natin. Yun.
Okay. So, meron ako nabasang comment dito na medyo natuwa ako. Okay, kasi 'di ba pinag-usapan natin ang ating lifestyle as well as our plano sa buhay whenever before we are getting a pet. May nag-comment si Tex, hahanap ako ng partner na pet lover din. Sasabihin ko, tulong kami. Tipid tips daw 'yon.
Right.
Tama naman,
Emil,
diba?
Isa pa, pet ownership is good for you to, lalo na for singles, to look for their partners. Kasi kadalasan pag nagmamalling dati, pre-COVID, dinadala yung pet, then you try to encounter people. So it's a form of socialization. So doon nagkakatagpo, nag-meet ang partner.
Can I share one of my Bachelor 101 tip nung binapapa tayo? Minsan naglalakad ako, kinukuha ko, dinadala ko ang aso ko para magpa-cute. But anyway, nanonood ang asawa ko ngayon. So,
Yun yung sa association. Yes, right. Tama yun,
anyway,
tama.
Okay, another one. Tips for DIY pet training. Ito, medyo may alam ako rito, but of course, we will ask our special guest, Sir Edwin. How about DIY pet training?
Kasi naman, nandyan naman YouTube, di ba? Nandyan yung YouTube wherein you can get...
YouTube, guys. YouTube.
Yes.
Dati
Nandun,
Google, YouTube,
available.
nandun.
If you have time and patience. But if you don't have time and patience, then probably a partner of Unawa or Dog Essential, I'd like to mention si Jojo Isorena, who's the owner of yung mga pet training schools.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you have a new fur baby, bata pa lang, you'd like to train them yung basic potty training and the like, even mga skills. So they do that training. Yung partner namin sila Jojo Isorena.
Okay. And then manood lang tayo ng mga documentaries because like for myself, sir, I'm a big fan of Cesar Milan. the dog whisperer. I remember back then when I was still in Singapore, medyo mahal ang ticket para umattend ng seminar niya. So naisip ko, meron naman siyang show. Nakikita ko naman yung show niya sa YouTube. Bakit pa ako magbabayad ng ano? Then I asked some of the participants dahil nasa isang community, online community lang kami. Sabi ko, anong sabi nila, we actually paid for makita lang siya. But actually, all the things na binanggit niya, nakikita rin naman sa sa once you Google or once you watch the YouTube videos that we have na sineshare ng iba. And then, sir, na pag-usapan natin ang pet training, pwede nating makita sa YouTube. Meron kayo organization na alam na libre na from or
they have to visit the practical tips. There are a lot of practical tips in pet parenting. Just visit Facebook pet parenting page.
Okay. And then I'm not sure hindi ko alam dahil I'm relatively new in pet parenting here in Manila because just a quick background. I was based in Singapore before for 13 years. Even Andy, my Pomeranian Chihuahua, she is I bought her from Singapore. That's why she has a microchip. So hindi ko siya kayang iwanan sa Singapore. So ayan guys, another thing. Kinonsider ko before you get a pet, a fur baby, you have to consider, kagaya ko, sabi ko, paano yon from Singapore uuwi ako ng Pilipinas or lilipat ako ng ibang bansa? Kaya mo ba iwanan ang pet mo? Kasi kung kaya mong iwanan, for me, it's not for you. What you need to consider is, lilipat ako, isasama ko siya, kaya ko ba ang plane ticket, ang gastos niya? Kasi it's part of the family. For me, they are part of the family na rin. So, but anyway, that is just my opinion. Iba-iba tayo ng opinion, guys. So,
Emil,
nabanggit ko lang.
We will award you as a responsible pet parent.
Oh, thank you.
Endorse kita.
Maraming salamat, Sir Edwin. Anyway.
Di ba merong 10 outstanding youth of TOYM sa pet parenting, I'll endorse you as one of the...
Maraming salamat, Sir Edwin. I mean, mai-guest ko lang kayo dito, mai-share lang natin ang knowledge nyo, ang mga tips nyo to all our TGFI community, to our communation, to our komunidad, is malaking bagay na. But having said that, maraming salamat, Sir Edwin. You don't have to, but nagpapasalamat ako. So, yon. So, another, nabanggit ko yon, sir, kasi si Andy may microchip because requirement namin yon sa Singapore na lahat ng pets, lahat ng dogs and cats may microchip. Pero si Aubrey, which is dito ko na binili sa Pilipinas, wala siyang microchip. What are your can you share us your knowledge about microchipping here in Philippines?
It's already there are vet clinics or veterinarians who are doing already. There's a company doing the microchipping. It's a practice. There are two groups. Yung sa ating mental block ako eh. Yung ACUPI, and then there's the other association because especially if your dog has a breed, so they require na yung microchipping. It's a prerequisite. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yon. So, pero kagaya nito, since we are talking about tipid tips, sir, importante ba na may microchip ang aso ko dito sa Pilipinas?
Hindi naman lumalabas yung aso mo at hindi ka naman nagko-compete because at the end of the day, nagma-microchip is simply for tagging. Parang ID.
For tagging.
Tagging, ID. ID yun eh. Especially if you've got a good breed.
The good thing about what we have in Singapore, sir, kasi halimbawa nawawala ang aso mo or yung aso mo was found somewhere, ano lang nila, i-scan lang nila, malalaman na nila kung sinong owner, so maitatawag agad sa'yo. Which is, I'm not sure if available na yung ganong facility here in...
Available.
available na. So,
Available
at
yan.
least,
Yes,
ang importante lang, sana maisole, no? Baka makyutan din eh. Lalo na si Andy, tsaka si Aubrey, sumasama kahit kanino. Kahit wala kang dalang pagkain. So, too friendly. But anyway.
Ang first pet ko was a robotic pet. Yun yung, remember there was a craze before that you need to feed, iba yung generation.
Is it
Oh, yeah,
Tamagotchi?
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm not sure kung yung hindi namin mga kabats dito ni Sir Edwin kung makaka-relate. We have this, like,
Hindi
parang
ba
Game and
pinifeed
Watch,
natin
no?
yun? Yes, we feed it. Basta it's more of, doon nagsimula eh. I have another from Japan, Emil. These are the it's like the Siri. You can talk to the dog,
Oh,
but
yeah?
robotic. Yes.
But yeah, it's robotic. But you know
Yeah.
what? I mean, saludo ako sa nakaimbento nito because as a kid, nagiging responsable ka na anong oras na kailangan kong pakainin ng pet ko.
Yes.
Robotic lang to, pero pagka namatay ito, maiiyak ka rin kasi ang tagal mong inalagaan, di ba? Yon, so malalaman dyan kung kung gaano ka responsable bilang bata, namatay ba o napalaki mo na mabuti ang Tamagotchi mo. Okay. So, yun. So, pero in terms of cat, dog, fish, or whatever pet it is, sir, hindi robotic pet. Ano po or sino ang naging first pet nyo?
Meron kasi I grew up in Ateneo, in Davao, brother.
Ateneo de Davao, okay?
I grew up in Davao, tapos sa Ateneo de Davao kasi, kadalasan yung mga kids, di ba meron kang dalang fighting fish?
Fighting fish, yes.
Yes.
Ay, pero
fighting
sir,
fish.
ang social nyo, fighting fish, dala nyo kami dati nung bata kami, gagamba lang. Sa loob ng posporo.
So that's one. Tapos we also have, but usually yung dog namin is Aspin. Our dog in the house started as Aspin, okay? Asong Pinoy. It was more of a utilitarian.
Yes, dahil ang pangalan ba niyan ay Bantay?
Tama ka.
Oh, di ba? Utilitarian. Usually, pagka Aspin, ang pangalan ay Bantay, utilitarian ka.
Right.
Okay. So, yun, grabe, socializer, no? Fighting fish ang dala sa school, samantalang kami noon gagamba lang. So, nauubos pa yung tingting ng janitor kasi doon mo ilalabas mo sa sa kahon ng posporo, ilalagay mo sa tingting, doon sila magsasabong. So, yun. Again, to all our viewers here, maraming salamat. And Sir Edwin, maraming salamat po sa oras nyo at sa knowledge na i-share nyo sa amin ngayong umaga. As much as we wanted to ask more questions from you, sir, medyo limited na ating time. Maraming salamat, sir. Maraming salamat po and have a great Saturday, Sir Edwin.
Thank you also.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.